ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಶುಭೋದಯ, ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈ ದಿವಸ ನಾವು ಅಂದರೆ ಸುರಕ್ಷಾ ಜೀವನ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಉಚಿತ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಶಿಬಿರ ಅನ್ನು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಾಗಿದೆ ಬಂಜಾರ ಲೇಔಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದರ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆದಂತಹ ವಿಜಯರಾಜ್ ಅವರ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಾನು ಪರಿಚಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಸತೀಶ್ ಅಂತ, ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್. ನಾನು ಈ ಸುರಕ್ಷಾ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನ ವೈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅರ್ನಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅವರು. ಈ ಉಚಿತ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಶಿಬಿರ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಅಂದರೆ, ಭಾಳ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದೇ ಬಿ ಪಿ ಶುಗರ್. ದೆನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಬಿ ಪಿ ಶುಗರ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಯನ್ನು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಇದರ ಉಪಯುಕ್ತತೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಈ ದಿವಸ ನಾವು ಉಚಿತ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ತಪಾಸಣೆ ಶಿಬಿರವನ್ನು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ವಿಜಯರಾಜ್ ಅವರು, ಅವರ ಮಗನಾದಂಥ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಅರ್ನಾಲ್ಡ್ ಡ್ಯಾನಿಯಲ್ ಅವರು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಭಗವಂತ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ, ಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯ, ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಾಪಾಡಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ದೇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಈ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಬಡ ಜನರಿಗೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿರಾಶ್ರಿತರಿಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಸುಮಾರು ಇನ್ನೂ 2-3 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಗೂ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಏಜ್ ಹೋಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನಾವು ಆ ರೀತಿ ಊಟ ಕೊಡೋದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಈಗ ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಶುಭ ದಿನ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ತರಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಶುಭವಾಗಲಿ, ಅರ್ನಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರ ತಂದೆ ಆದಂಥ ವಿಜಯರಾಜ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ದೇವರು ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Good morning everyone. I'm observing a fantastic charitable event being organized by Surakash Jeevan Foundation, the Social Welfare and Charitable Trust. The people behind this fantastic organization has to be appreciated, headed by Arnold, Simon Christie, Mr. Dr. C.V. Devara, Vijayaraj, Ramesh, Satish, the Karnataka State President, and Sunil, the Organizing Secretary, Ashwin Kumar. They have got a Kerala chapter also, Kerala State President, Ashwin Kumar GL, Tamil Nadu State President, and Arnold Daniel Diaz, the General Secretary of this fantastic charitable trust. And they are doing a lot of things. What I am observing over here is a free health checkup for each and every one out there, and they are conducting it they'll be here for 2 to 3 hours, and they are doing it elsewhere also in old age homes and a lot of other places. And another thing what they have been doing is for the underprivileged children, especially in government schools. They are organizing seminars, they are organizing motivational classes where the boys or girls can look up to or can decide what they can become in life and how they can be motivated. They have targeted the underprivileged people, which is very nice, because most of this organization will go for the elite schools or elite class. But I'm seeing a difference in Arnold and his team. Fantastic team, all youngsters, just like Mercury. They are just everywhere. And not only with this one, they got other arm. That is another arm is called the TV. The TV channel name is Bharat TV, My TV.Bharat. That also is coming up in a beautiful way. He has got a lot of ideas. I only pray that the people are there with him to back him up, because youngsters needs backing at this time. We should not go backward. So I'm there to back them in my own ways and means, and I know that with beautiful things like this, God is there to guide them and take them everywhere. First, we had to have a vision, we had to be prayerful, we had to have a backing from the people and from the Almighty will shower the blessing to us. What they are doing is a thing which is, I just can't explain in words. Thank you all. Keep doing the good things. Let the good things happen more and more, because it is less and less nowadays. From my behalf, I wish them all the very best for the future endeavors.
We have here Surakash Jeevan Foundation, a social welfare and charitable trust, which is being run by Dr. C.V. Vijay Raj, founder and president, and his beloved son Arnold Daniel Dias, the general secretary, and a host of other people who are interested in public service. We are very privileged here at Banjara Layout to have Surakash Jeevan Foundation giving us a free medical checkup for sugar, eye checkup, cancer, bone checkup, and many more other health problems. I think Arnold Daniel Dias is a wonderful personality who is really having a heart of gold to be in service to all of us humanity. We are privileged to have Arnold Daniel here in our midst. Continue his services in the entire Karnataka state, where people really require medical services, especially after the coronavirus. The coronavirus had turned the world upside down, still having the after effects. It keeps on continuing. So we need a lot of medical assistance, and we need the younger generation like Arnold to come forward to support and provide medical checkups and medical assistance in hospitals, directing the people, directing humanity to where they have to go. Many of us are ignorant and illiterate, and we need camps like this to awaken us and give us the right way. We are indeed privileged that Arnold is taking a great interest, because we see Arnold as a bright and shining star of the future of our state of Karnataka. And we hope that God will bless him, and bless him in abundance, that he will reach to greater heights, that he can be in service to all of our humanity here in India. India is having a very hard time now financially, medically, in all fields. And the people can't afford medical allowances. So we need a few of these young generation people who want to be in service to the people of our country to stand by and show us the way, the truth. Show us the truth, the way and the light. We hope that the people of Banjara Layout will take advantage of this camp, and we give you all the opportunity to come forward and have a free checkup provided by Arnold and his association. We thank all the volunteers, all the association members, and all the medical staff for all their help extended to Arnold to meet this camp.
Have Madam Prudence with me, fantastic human rights activities and a social worker, a renowned person in Bangalore. She is over here to grace this fantastic morning and to shower her blessings to this great event. Madam, what do you say about this kind of initiative being taken by Arnold and team?
This initiative by Arnold and team is a wonderful, wonderful project, and it needs to be continued by and involve a lot of the youth. Today, many more camps and many more other social organizations and projects, so that it will be in service to humanity. The population is growing. We need to inform the people about, give awareness on population expansion, that it should be curtailed. And also, we need to thank all our doctors and nurses for the wondrous services they render to the people. And we need the people to take advantage of their services, because, yes, if the people come forward to take advantage of these opportunities, the doctors will be more interested to serve them.
Definitely. Thank you, Madam Prudence, for your wonderful words. I'd say that golden words. I would also like to thank the doctors over here who have come to grace this occasion and who are the master brain behind all these things. Without you, this event is not a success. What I just want to tell you is that only when people will come here casually, they'll be just walking in, and sometimes, unfortunately or fortunately, they'll be able to detect some disease which they thought that they never had. So we all think that we are healthy, we are vibrant, but the thing is that when we come over here and when we get ourselves tested or checked, suppose something is there, we can dictate it in the initial stages, and the further treatment can be done by the doctors over here. So fantastic thing by Arnold and team for conducting this kind of camps. People take it for granted. Many won't come openly out, but once they come, they'll know where they are standing with regard to their health. Health is wealth after all. Fantastic thing what you people are doing. Doctor, would you like to put a word about this camp being organized over here?
No, sir, I am not.
Okay, thank you. Doctor, any one word, any language, you can just speak anything.
Yeah, we have been finding many people who are not aware of the disease, which is having hypertension and diabetes, and we are finding them out, and we are just informing that they have the hypertension and diabetes, and referring them to higher hospitals to get it treated. Yeah.
So you are doing a great service to the humanity as well, because people are not aware that they are walking with so many diseases.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, thank you.
Fantastic service.
I just want to tell one more thing, that nowadays what happens is, even for a simple sore throat, people go to medical and take an antibiotic. So what happens is, because of that is the organism which is causing the sore throat or any disease becomes resistant to the antibiotic. So antibiotic shouldn't be used like that actually. So and the antibiotic over counter should be stopped. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because suppose if you get a sore throat and if you take antibiotic for 2 days, the bacteria will become resistant to that antibiotic. So next time when same sore throat will recur after 2 days, and you'll be spreading the same resistant bacteria to the other people. So eventually what happens is, even when that person goes to the doctor, even the antibiotic which was used earlier becomes useless to that person. So it's becoming really a very big issue in today's, especially in India. Suppose if you take in other European countries, you won't get appointment to consult a doctor if you have a sore throat. Even the drugs are completely they are not given over counter, the antibiotics especially. So even I hope it happens the same here. The antibiotic should be stopped given over the counter. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doctor. It was a revelation to us, antibiotics should not be given over the counter, because for every disease, when you go to a medical shop or even for that matter, any friend, what they suggest is take antibiotics and you will get immediate relief. Immediate relief might be there, but you are at disadvantage, as Doctor rightly explained, that you are taking your health for granted and it is going for a toss. So it's high time for us to come out of this. This kind of camps gives us enlightenment to the people over here. And now Doctor told that many people are not aware about the disease what they're carrying. We are walking with diseases which we are not aware. Thank you, Arnold, for this wonderful event which I organized over here, and all the doctors who have come here voluntarily and to do this great service to humanity. And regarding the antibiotic, it really touched us. Thank you, doctor.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಒಂದೇ ಮಾತರಂ, ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್, ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂಜಾರ ಲೇಔಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹ ದುರ್ಗಾ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ ನಡೆಸಿರುವಂತಹ ಸಂಪಾದಕರಾದ ರಮೇಶ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಹಾಗೂ ಸುರಕ್ಷ್ ಜೀವನ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಅವರು ಮೈ ಟಿವಿ ಭಾರತ್ ತಂಡದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸುಗ್ರೀಕ್ ಡ್ರೇಮಾ ಕೇರ್ ಅನ್ನುವ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಇವತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ ಇರೋದು ಫ್ರೀ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಚೆಕಪ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಡೆದು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಇದೇ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳು ಅವರೇನು ಹಸ್ತನ ಮತ್ತು ಸಹಾಯ ಹಸ್ತ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಒಂದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ಶುಭ ಕೋರೋಣ ಅಂತೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸಿ ವಿ ವಿಜಯರಾಜನ್ ಅವರು ಹಾಗೂ ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಆದಂತಹ ರಮೇಶ್ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ವಿತರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಮಾಡುವ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹರಿಹರನ್, Shahrukh, the active volunteer. Shahrukh. Our area own volunteer, always active, Mr. Ganesh. Kishore Yadav. ಬಾಹುಬಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಬಾಹುಬಲಿ ಅವರಿಂದನೇ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಅವರ ಬೆಂಬಲ, ಅವರ ಸಹಾಯ ಯಾವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಸುರಕ್ಷಾ ಜೀವನ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ಗೆ
Surakash Jeevan Foundation.
ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್.